Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Russia. Whoops, excuse me. Get these things. This cord is not looking good. Well, there, something like that. So, this will probably be a bit of a shorter episode, and I don't think there'll be too much action in it. How's that for selling your own video? I don't expect we'll be going to war, but I may be very mistaken. Wow, that just did not take long. I don't know enough whether to go to war with them. It certainly wouldn't be the war where our battle cruisers would be. Interesting. Maybe this will avert war. It did. It did. Okay, good. So that was actually pretty lucky. If we're not careful, we might enter a world war. Yeah, we have no intel with France. We're trying to keep tensions away. I have a really bad feeling that we're going to go to war with them, though. Wait. Okay, I'm confused. The problem's with all or nothing armor. We have all or nothing armor. What? Am I crazy? We have all or nothing armor. Why are you baffled by this? Don't be baffled. I've already solved this problem many years ago. Just open up the textbooks. It's all in there. Well, at least all the tensions rising have increased our monthly balance. I mean, I should say decreased the deficit of our monthly balance. That's a good thing. And 6-ish meals. That's a good number. Oh yes, we have to keep cycling in our improvements. And seeing that scare, I guess it's time for us to upgrade our 15-inch guns. Means it's going to take 8 months instead of 4. Well, better to do it now. I don't think there's anything else we're going to need to do. Good God, that's a lot of weight remaining. But, so these guys have absolutely nothing that they should change. The only thing that they should change is their better gun quality? Because that's phenomenal. Why did we leave so much weight? I don't remember. I mean, I would be happy to leave 60. Huh, very strange. I don't know. Let's try this again anyway. And, I mean, there's just nothing else to do. That is already a really expensive build cost. $6 million per ship. Good God. For 8 months, that's just for new guns, huh? Good God, it's like $420,000 per month for 4 months versus $8 million for 8 months. Oh my gosh. I really don't know if quality 1 is worth it. Let's take a look at 15,000. 16.8, 2.8, 28. 16.8, 28, 28. Okay, that's easy. 16.8, 28, 28. So it was 16.8, 28, 28. The range goes up by, about, I mean, it's 1/9, so about 10%. The penetration for the side goes up, but not the penetration for the deck. I don't know, man. I just really don't know. The max range does increase the accuracy of the guns, and these are our big boys. I mean, this is the pride of the fleet, so I probably should do it. It's just that's so much. 48. Essentially, this is a $48 million. How much is a new ship? If we wanted to build a Cesarevich. A new Cesarevich costs 136. To get the better... This is insane. To get the better quality guns, 136, it's a third the cost of a new ship. Holy crap. That's not worth it. I mean, there's nothing I can say. That's just not worth it. My mind is kind of blown that replacing the guns on a ship, because you can pick the turrets off. I mean, you could just use a big old crane and pull the turrets up and just put a new turret in. I don't understand why it's so expensive. Okay, well, maybe I'm mistaken. There's probably a good reason for it. But we are not going to upgrade the Cesarevich. That's just way too expensive. I just cannot justify that. So they won't be quite as good as I would have wished, but that's okay. At least we're going to have a really nice quality 116-inch ship coming out soon. We obviously need to decrease tensions, because even if it hurts the budget a little bit, I don't really want to go to war with them. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let's do this one, because I was hoping it wouldn't create tensions. And there's 18-inch guns. Not extremely useful, but that's okay. I don't know if I've ever put 18-inch guns on a ship. Maybe we'll get the 18-inch guns on that new Russian dreadnought, the super tank that doesn't move anywhere. The floating platform people have been calling for. Yeah, we'll sell anything to the Japanese. It doesn't seem like we can possibly even go to war with them. They refuse to increase tensions with us. So, gosh, so frustrating though about that rebuild. I'm so intrigued by that incredible cost for building a new weapon. A third the cost of a ship is just replacing the turrets and the ammunition. I'm assuming that the shells would be different, but maybe it's possible they wouldn't even be changed. Gosh, it's just incredible. So much money. I mean, to put things in a different perspective, the cost of those retrofits, 3 of those, is another of my new ship. The Ishmael's 140, so 148 times 3 more or less is equal to 1 new Ishmael. Call me Ishmael. Okay. Well, that would be really nice to get Advanced Director. Germany sure knows how to do it. Okay, there's Advanced Director. Well, that gives us a reason to retrofit our Cesareviches now. That'll increase accuracy. I guess we should just start off by retrofitting everyone. Oh, okay, so we actually have to do this. Did I spread out my Estaffi class? I think I did not do that yet. So let's start moving. Let's move 3 to West Africa. I think we should be able to support 3 in West Africa. Yeah, we have plenty of bases here. I don't think this base is going to be much. We can support a few. We already do support a few there. So we'll probably just keep our battleships, 3 here, and all the rest in Northeast Asia, protecting our home water. I like that. Which means that as soon as they get there, we only need to keep ships, light cruisers, cycling in the Mediterranean and the Indian Ocean. So we can retrofit the Flora one more time. Give her those better quality 6-inch guns. Give her Advanced Director. Take her tonnage down a little bit more. These are still protected cruiser. They're so old. But that's okay. They serve their purpose very well, which is just to raid. We might even consider doing this. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. We could add... So these are 23 each. I don't know if we can do that. Never mind. I was thinking we could get away with that, but nope. It takes too much. We'll do 135. That's probably enough. They will probably be sunk before they actually get to use 130 rounds. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, save. Yes, rebuild. Now again, what I was saying specifically is we just need to make sure we have some in West Africa. So the ones in Northeast Asia, you guys can be retrofit. Oh, what did I just do? Wait, what? Okay, well, let's try this again. I thought that we did this already, but it's claiming weird. It doesn't recognize this as a Flora 1923. Suddenly it's actually just a generic Flora. I think. Well, that's okay. We'll just do the same thing. Hopefully we won't have to continuously do this. And, you know, this is still only 800. It's pretty expensive, but time 4 months, that's fine. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, so now we can get these guys to rebuild, I hope. Very good. Okay, we can also get the ones in Southeast Asia to rebuild because we also have ships covering that. Did I just get that? No, I don't know what I did. All we need to do is keep the Flora class West Africa, Mediterranean, and Indian Ocean. Very good. Okay. We actually are way over in the West Africa, so we could get 3 ships out of there, and 1 from the Indian Ocean even. You know, might as well. 3 in West Africa, 1 from the Indian Ocean. Okay, move on. Oh my gosh. Well, let's blame Great Britain. Yeah, I think that worked. Why do we have more in South? Oh, okay, because the ships should be moving through. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, well, tensions are rising very quickly. I really, really want the advanced director on the Cesarviches. So I guess we're not going to do... It's really so unfortunate that we're not going to be able to get the better quality guns, but that's fine. And while we're retrofitting, we might as well add that little bit of extra rounds. Because I think 50 tons of free spaces should be enough to make sure we don't lose the speed. Yeah, okay, this is good. Save this as the new class, rebuild. And we are going to have to put some of these guys on hold. It's very clear which ones we'll be putting on hold. This one right here should be... Oh, well, I guess we're going to have to get both. Looks like we're going to have to get 3 of them on hold in order to compensate for the other ships I want to get done, get through the pipeline. Yeah, that didn't change much, so that's good. The battle cruisers, we'll have to leave them on their own for now. They're only, I think they're already at improved director. That's pretty good. They don't have the most significant range, so. Ah, good. We actually stole something, finally. Okay. Oh man, this could be war, and we're not really ready for that. Budget down or budget way down? Tension. Okay, wow, so we're almost at war. But that did help, actually. That almost killed our monthly balance deficit. So let's get one of our ships to resume. Because in a moment we're going to finish the retrofitting. And that's going to help. Like when these floors get back. There. Okay. We probably didn't need to do that. The floors don't fight anyways. I don't know why. Well, they need to be retrofit anyway, but we probably didn't need to upgrade their guns. Yeah, we'll buy that, I guess. Okay, so the floor class. That's what we have to look at. So the ones that just came back, they did go back to the places where okay, so we need you to move over to West Africa. Just move that way. In fact, one of you guys please move to the Indian Ocean, and one of you please move to the Mediterranean. I think we only need one in each, but we'll see about that when they get there. Oh, we have a floor class in Northern Europe, so let this one go to the Mediterranean. And this guy will go to Indian Ocean as well. Good. Yeah, that's probably sufficient. And then as soon as that's done, we can start retrofitting more. Good, the Cesarovich classes have finished. Prestige down, tension down. I don't really think we need to do... Well, tension down might be nice. I don't really like losing... Well, no, I don't really care about prestige. Plus, I'm not sure why saying... Why is it that complimenting another navy is a prestige loss? Seems like a fair thing to do. Okay, so we have these guys, and we want them out of Northern Europe as well. So just, if you're not doing anything, just get out of here. Do not stay in Northern Europe. Okay, the Mediterranean, West Africa. Good. So we can probably start retrofitting the ones... Oh, wait. Yeah. No, the only ones in West Africa currently are all the wrong ones. A war with Austria-Hungary? I don't want that. Let's just get a small amount of tension. Hey, we're actually in the positive. Okay, so where are my guys going? Let's sort by class. This is going to help a little bit more. So the ones that I don't want are in all the wrong places. We have... These guys, let's get... Okay, so we have some in the Indian Ocean. We have one in the Mediterranean. Okay, so let's get these guys to all retrofit then. And how we doing? Everything's fine. Okay, good. Then, yeah, like I said, just make sure that none of the floor classes are in Northern Europe. If you are, please make your way over to Northeast Asia or something. Good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they do realize that even though collecting 50 million is a lot, it's actually not the price of a new battleship. Oh yeah, go for the win. We don't care about Japan. Good. More penalty reduction. So we're supposed to have 7 of these building. And we currently have 6. They will accept another battlecruiser. Very good. Then I am okay with this. We will build another Ishmael. Or should we get another Cesarovich? What I could do is I can fix this issue with a Cesarovich. Yeah, I think this is good. So let's open this design for rebuild. And let's fix this issue. Okay, good. So this would be extremely expensive. But we are going to just save it so we have the design. I just want to keep the design available. Trying to see if is there anything else we need to change. I don't think so. So save. Yeah, I think we need to rebuild one of them. So this is going to be a little bit expensive, but now I can go back and build another Cesarevich 1929. And although it's the same cost actually. So the quality gun does not increase the cost. So I can actually get a new Cesarevich, which I actually want one of these. I really like them. Maybe I even like them more than my Ishmael. So let's get one more. And that should satisfy the requirement. Okay, it's not saying okay. Why is that happening? Let's do this. Oh gosh, we're probably going to be at war. Oh, no. Okay. Let's reduce that intel effort, boys. Yeah. We're all but at war, so let's take a moment here. Actually, I might do this off camera, but I want to take a moment and kind of make sure that everyone's where they should be. Since war is imminent, we really should have taken some time to upgrade these Kinburns. I mean, they have, how much was it cost? 2,900. How much does it cost to add some? Not that much. Okay, so let's delete those, but just add in maybe a triple mount. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Torpedoes are the way of the future, after all. So we can get Advanced Director, we can get that. Anything else we need? No, it's saying that that's probably the best. And these things go at such high speed, we may even be better off. We're just taking away some of the submerged mounts. We only really need one submerged mount if we're going slow and we want to sink. If we're like basically at the end of a fight and there's a ship that we want to sink with torpedoes. So let's go ahead and delete 2 of those mounts, and then I guess let's try to see if we can add in those quad mounts instead. Yeah, no problems. That's very good. Okay, well, we have a little bit of space left over, but I kind of like that. This is not that expensive to retrofit. So let's save. And now that kind of makes these guys a little more viable because they can launch torpedoes, and, you know, torpedoes is very good. It's a way to equalize them with significantly more heavy or more advanced battlecruiser designs. Even though they're just a treaty class, it's possible that they can actually go toe-to-toe, get lucky with a few torpedo hits, and sink an enemy battlecruiser. It's kind of a fairy tale. I don't think things will go that way because to get close enough, we'll probably be slaughtered by enemy guns. And they only have like a, what, 7-inch belt? So, the interesting thing about having such a small belt, if the enemy doesn't know, I mean, I'm sure they know this ship was built forever ago, but they might even over-penetrate. And a shell that doesn't explode, that it goes just pierces through the ship, definitely does not do as much damage. Well, I'm actually going to save it here and call this episode to a close. I don't have that much time right now. That's why I had to call this one a little bit early. And I have a feeling that we're about to go to war the moment I hit next. And then I'm going to have to get into an engagement. And that's a lot of work. So, we really are on the brink of war. I expect that the very next month we'll be at war with Great Britain. And that will be the finale war that we fight to end this career in Rule the Waves. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.